I'll probably play until like Diablo 2 crashes or the 3 hours, one of the two. But yeah, last time we ended up partially clearing like the crystalline passage. We got up to fighting like his name's like Nilthak, and then I was talking about crashes and the game crashed. So yeah, I was over time at that point, and I'm like, that's fine. But I'm kind of looking forward to that battle because I kind of never remember it. I remember the location when I get there, but I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be a difficult battle. It's been like a fortnight since I played Diablo. Because obviously, like, I had the week off. And, I was almost not going to stream tonight. Almost. I was kind of like, it's like 3-ish hours. I could just, like, not get up and stuff. But, I did want to play. And also, I'm troubleshooting a bunch of stuff, so... Not that. I'm troubleshooting a bunch of stuff, so I want to also make sure that,
Yes?
it's going to do something. I'll know. You know? While I'm, like, doing stuff. I can't wait till I can, like, try to get, like, a bow of her. Unfortunately, she gave us, like... I don't remember what she gave us. I think she gave us a bow that was somehow shittier equivalent to this. Which was impressive because I'm like, man, this game is just not dishing out like decent bows. I'm wondering at what point my person found a better bow. Like, I was pretty sure that the bow that she gave me back on my original person was the one that I went and got, like, you know, the name and put on and whatever. But a really shitty one. Yeah, so we got in here and it crashed.
Oh. Nilithok's home away from home.
So these guys... Whoops. I didn't...
Impossible.
Hold on. I accidentally clicked on it. Oh, that's funny. I kind of forgot. Could just go back through the red portals. There just must be some stuff that just, like, don't do. Or don't do enough. Now, I remember these guys are, like, actually, like, really hard to deal with. Because they'll group up and they're really kind of OP. Hold on. Back up there. And they also don't care for my decoy, I don't think. Yeah, these guys, I'm pretty sure the Prowling Dead also do come back. But they're going to be a hard battle. Because it's not like there's a lot of them. There's a fair amount. But there's, it's more about the damage and the grouping up and stuff, because they can do that long, like, strike thing. Luckily, there's, like, nobody special in this group, thankfully, because holy crap. Plus, they're all immune to cold, so lucky me. What? Skipped frames. Hold on. My Streamlabs is telling me about stuff skipping. I'll have a quick look at that. We're gonna get like some slight game interruptions tonight, just because I need to be able to check what my computer is doing. So, for anyone that doesn't know, my game, well, not my games specifically, some of my games have been having a little bit of a struggle. What's today's date? Because I don't like the fact that that guy's charging me. Hold on, mate. Please don't attack me for a minute. I'm trying to, like, do something. Yeah, anyway. Apart from the fact that Diablo crashes semi-regularly, which is, you know, an issue, been trying to find out what has been going on. If it's internet or if it's, you know, Streamlabs, or if it's a specific, if it's something specific, if it's hardware or something like that that I need to replace. Alright. So, I've got at least, I've grabbed a couple of images since it's telling me that stuff's happening. I'll just keep an eye on that. And, because usually what happens is I normally have my glasses case in the way of where it tells me shit's going wrong. So, I have actually been able to see that it's giving me fucking errors. Kind of like, but on like, it's like a little bar in the bottom of my program, so, yeah. But I also noticed that Streamlabs is struggling too. The reason why I'm trying to test it and stuff is because it's been impacting my audio as much as lagging out the game, as much as other stuff. Now I know that there you are. Pretty certain my partner's not using that much internet, and Diablo doesn't usually stutter graphically. And we get crashes, but we don't get any other issues. So, alright. Well, in the worst case scenario, it could be running a little crunchy. Let's see. I said troubleshooting. Bear with me. What does it say? I'm just having a read of like what it actually says and stuff. Previously I've clicked on it and it only just pops up saying that it's like what's happened, whereas I actually clicked on something that gave me some information. I don't know if I can change that while I don't know if I can change shit while I'm live, but look, of it I can't, so it's kind of in a way good. Odd though. I should be able to change my settings and shit on the fly. Doesn't matter. Taking a screenshot of what I need to look at later if there's a problem. I just don't want you guys getting like chunky video and audio and stuff like that. Whoa. And the last thing I want is like, apart from the game crashing, is like if it's say network, like if I need to upgrade stuff or if I need to not have something running, you know, if it's internet, again, could be like in need of like a better router or upgrade. If it's hardware, I need to know what piece of hardware, you know, basic stuff like that. But yeah, I don't want the stream experience to be absolute dog shit for you guys. Oh, actually, hold on, here's the dude. There we go. You are Pindleskin. What a name. Undead Fire Enchanted Curse, extra strong, immune to poison. Alright. Oh, he's not too bad. Honestly, it's the extra strong. We should be good. This is gonna take a little bit. The only good thing about this kind of battle is I don't feel too worried about him attacking me. Oh shit. Hold on. No, we're good. Hold on. Alright. Sorry, I just had to check something else then. Let's see what just happened with settings and shit, because it just did something else. Like I said, it's a little unfortunate that I'm troubleshooting it while live, but unfortunately with Streamlabs, it's just fine and dandy when I am offline. It's when I'm streaming. That's when I've got the problem. So I need to check this shit as I'm going, or otherwise I'm not going to find the issue. So sorry for the interruptions again. I'm just literally just taking screenshots of shit in the background to make sure I've got information and crap. Get my way. Actually, there's something I hadn't thought of. It could be a power issue. Save that one. That's interesting. Yeah, sorry for the disruptions and shit. I just want it to stop crashing and chugging on you guys. What did I pick up already? Yeah, anyway. The more information I get while I'm doing stuff, the better. I don't really have space for this stuff. What? Pretty sure I heard one of my cats knock over something. Every cat owner fucking knows when you hear something like fall over and you're like, oh yeah. I don't know what that was, but okay. Actually, you know what I should have called tonight? I should have called tonight the fucking Halls of Anguish. That's what I should have done. But we need to go back. I could go back via the other portal. Oh man, that took a second. Fucking hell. Apparently if I want a portal, I've got to wait for it.
Yes.
Hey, Ken. It's lovely hearing the music and stuff. I just hope it's not absolutely dying for you guys. Dexterity, I don't need that. Yeah, at least for this week. At least this week, I will be like doing a little bit of like interrupted style streaming and stuff. Just because I'm obviously like troubleshooting stuff. Like I got another ping then. What was that? We'll skip frames. Alright. Yeah, I was looking at my task manager and I realized that I don't have it like I've got it like capped down and I haven't been taking screenshots of like the power usage or GPU usage, and I really should have a look at that next time I play Rimworld, because that's going to be an interesting one, because like I normally don't give a shit about that because it's normally sweet, and I opened it fully by accident just like a hot second ago, and it pinged like the power usage for Diablo is very high, and I'm like, oh, is it? But yeah, I'm wondering if like the GPU and stuff is actually where I'm. You know what? The funny thing is, if it is actually my graphics card, that would not surprise me. I should have kept those arrows. It wouldn't surprise me because at least a couple of years ago, while I was streaming, I had like I was doing an art stream, like a big old 10-hour one or whatever, and I accidentally knocked over my drink into my computer. And I've been kind of waiting for the ramifications of that all this time. Oh, that's right. I forgot how huge this area is. Yeah, I should probably rename this. I'll rename it later, but it's definitely not the Crystalline Passage. It's, what the fuck this is? The Halls of Anguish. I couldn't remember how big of an area this is. This is one of those areas in Diablo where I don't remember it exists until I'm here. There's a couple of little spots that I just don't recall in the game. Probably because like initially when I would have gone through here, like I probably did this, but I really just remember Act 5 is mostly just snowy hills. Which is kind of funny because like I definitely would have come down here, but I guess because this is a triggered quest area. Then again, you can still go into here. Hold on, there's a special in there. Who are you? I want to find you before you find me, mate. I don't know which one he is. I might have killed him. Yeah, no, he died. I don't know who he was, but oh, there he is. Hold on. Death Withered the Unclean. Look at that name. Look at the aura. Undead aura enchanted Manderbone spectral hit. What a fucking... I love seeing the auras come up. I know they're not good for me, but yeah. Anyway. think the thing was when I used to play Diablo 2, right, I don't think I really ever went back through Nilthark's quest area. The red, pretty sure the red portal stays up. Once it's initially triggered, once the quest is activated, I'm pretty sure that it stays open forever. But I'm not like 100% sure because like I guess I've just not enjoyed coming through here in the past, so I haven't done it, or maybe the like gear that I used to get from this area was not great and I didn't do it as much.
I can't carry anymore.
I'm just trying to like think to myself like why I wouldn't have continued to come through here, because I remember this area being kind of hard. Being pretty freaking hard, actually. I also remember it being a colossal maze, which honestly, for getting the whole map, killing all the things, picking up all the stuff is sometimes really difficult. I remember that there's like lots of groups. Some of these are like really fucking deadly groups. Like this group giving off electricity and shit. I gotta stay back from that. Yeah, I'm just kind of curious why this is like a mind blank for me, this area. It's like, now that I'm here, obviously I remember it and stuff, and I definitely would have done it multiple times. Like I would have done the frozen area under like the what do you call it? Frozen Pass or something like that, where whatever it is, wherever the fuck Anya sits. I just can't remember it off the top of my head at the minute. But yeah, I remember going through there like heaps. I think maybe I just got really great loot when I used to do it. I think one of those like resurrected. The other thing too is this area is really fucking hard for the kill everything aspect, because some of them get back up. It's very hard to kill what keeps fucking getting back up. I heard an aura go off. Not really liking seeing the light. There you are. Okay, you're Elthorn of Morla. Dead curse, extra strong, lightning enchanted, immune to lightning, immune to poison. I'm getting hit by a little bit of this lightning, but not enough to make me move from where I am. Or maybe. Yeah, that was definitely enough to make me move. Take another one. I don't know if he died or if he's still in here. Kind of hard to tell. I'm not getting hit by lightning, so I'm assuming he's dead. Alright. Okay. I might have to go back. Not quite yet. I can hear like skeletons and shit. The hard part about this place is the fact that it's a crisscross fucking maze. It's a huge, huge area. So, big concern with Diablo 2 is the fact that since I've been playing Resurrected, it crashes a fair bit. Is this kind of area is not the kind of area that I want to have a crash happen, because like if it crashes, I have to go back through and clear, like re-clear everything, kill everything, and like get all the map again. And the further it goes, the harder it is to get that. Just listening out for when Streamlabs is pinging me. Hold on, more screenshots needed. Save. Just give me a hot second, Snipe. Just actively troubleshooting my computer while playing. I may have taken I can't take a Steam screenshot because I'm in Blizzard. It's fine. I should have just made a folder for tonight. There we go. Alright. How you doing, Snipe? I picked up everything, yeah. I should have gone back to town and done that. That would have been safer. Everything was 1 frame a second, and all I could hear you constantly firing arrows. I think the flame arrows likes the stream, possibly. The only problem with that is I wouldn't be able to do anything about it if the fire arrows do. I have suspected that the fire arrows, if there's too much fire on a scene, like for instance when we go like River of Flame and shit, is when we normally get crashes and crap. And we normally get like those like a square about that big of pixels drop kind of thing. I see it usually when I'm playing, but yeah. My main thing is like I know that stream is just like chugged and shit, but when it was chugging Snipe, was it like how bad was the audio? As in like, were you hearing every word I said fully? Or was it like sounded like it was kind of like cutting in and out kind of thing in between the words and stuff? Because we had that the other night. It's gonna do it again tonight. I'm not gonna like push into like a 3-hour stream and shit. And the fire effects is so good it's shitting itself. Pretty much. I might need more arrows. I think I just sold some. Yeah, I need more. I also don't have room to put more. The audio is fine. Cool. Yeah, there's not too much I can do about it, like, crapping itself. Like, there was a setting I could possibly change on Streamlabs, but it won't let me change it while I'm live. So, which is wild, because, like, I should be able to change my settings as I go. That's right, I needed the, what do you call it, the blacksmith for the arrows. But yeah, if it's gonna go to like to extra shit, there's an ad, mother. Oh, poor Snipe. It's always the ads. Did I sell my extra? No, I didn't. Yeah, the way I'm looking at it is if it's gonna crunch. Diablo is one where because the progression, like I can't just. Like, I can start and stop and stuff, but if I was going to clear through all this, I would, I'd rather do that where you guys can, like, actively see the battle and stuff, as opposed to, like, running it and it's, like, 1 frame a second for years. Because previously, it hasn't been that bad. It's also the thick of winter for us, too, so no heating issues or anything like that. I normally, yeah, of course, I fucking path straight to, I found a book. I normally path straight to the fucker. Oh, it's just a bowl. Why can I see the bowl on the map then? Anyway, I normally like tend to accidentally path my way straight to him more often than not. I don't really want that big group because there's a lot of electricity in there. Just wait to pick up. We're going back into another battle, so do let me know if we get crunching scream or audio crap. So pats for cat. What are you up to? Oh, so much lightning. It's hurting my Valkyrie so badly. The other thing too is that like sometimes people will see that shit's going on with the stream and like not say anything. They're like, I'll figure it out. Or they'll just like leave because like it's not their business to like fix and shit. But like I do check my VODs afterwards, and every so often we lose audio or we like, I don't know, like a section of it's just like blurry kind of thing. And I'm like, okay, stream like it's been a stroke. Let me know how it's going for you guys. Because the game's perfect for me. Come from the pits of Tartarus. Not today's. Yeah. Well, I even did this not on ad. Let me know how it's going, because I saw Streamlabs have a stroke then. Stream is laggy for me? Okay. Alright.
I can't carry anymore.
Let me grab shit. Well. The audio is shitting itself. Okay, so it's doing both. Alright. Chuck that in there. Okay. I'm thinking it might be Streamlabs. I'm hoping it's not, because I don't want to have to set up another fucking streaming program. Alright, we're safely in town. I didn't manage to get a screenshot on that moment in battle, but I probably could. Hold on. Let me save that. I should have made a folder for this. I should still make a folder for this. I do appreciate you guys giving me feedback as I go and shit. Alright. Sorry. My voice is just like gone to shit too. Apparently we can't have nice things. Hey Andre, the fuck you up to? There's all kinds of horses. It's like a horse salad. It's fantastic. I actually love that combination. That's a really good combination. Hydrate, I will. Thank you. Really a good thing. Okay. Look, I'll sell some shit. I'll go back in. And I'll see if I can get a screenshot of the settings and shit of what is crapping itself mid-crap. Okay? Most candid fucking sentence. Anyway. So we know it's shitting itself. We know that the audio and video are lagging. Streamlabs is telling me it's shitting itself. I will stretch, cat. Thank you. I'm trying to stretch as much as possible because I spent way too long on the computer since Tuesday. Okay. So this is gonna be fun. I'm gonna have to try to stand back, stay alive, and incite a big enough group. This group's not big enough to be of concern, but I'll go around the corner. I'll see if I can find something. Hopefully it's an electric. And I'll try to grab that. Also, where the fuck is Eliza? Oh, there she is. Where's my thing? Alright, we've got like a couple here. I don't think this will be enough to do it. Instead of voice lag for me, slight second. Alright. Is it like cutting out as... Oh, here we go. Here we go. Alright, hold up. Let me get that. I'll need to do that in a two-part because I had it on the wrong screen to start with. Actually, fuck that. I will get it again on a different screen. I need to have it on... Like I said, troubleshooting on the fly is fun. It does not do any of this if I, like, test record offline, if anybody's wondering, and they say, oh, you can do this offline. Most of the time, if it's something that's repeatable, it is that. This is why I think it's internet or network stuff. Stream, so I was having a stroke too. It was having a really bad one earlier in the week. I want to go into here, but I also want to make sure... I don't want to deal with an electric bug. So I cleaned up Streamlabs. This is a bad group, but this might be able to do it. Keep an eye on it. I don't want to get hit by electricity, I could die. Also, hold on, wrong thing. I need that to be open. Perfect. Alright, I got that. Let me back the fuck up. The fuck was I saying? Yeah, it was having an absolute stroke about it. I tried to clean it up, and yeah, I don't want to have to set up a full new streaming program if I don't have to, because this is my third, and they are a nightmare. Like, I'm trying to set up another one in the background, not right now, but like, you know, to potentially have as an alternative to this. And yeah, it's just not what I want to use. And unfortunately, I can't seem to get my OBS to output and record well. Here we go. So I use Streamlabs, but I tried to use OBS, but every time I record an OBS, it outputs like, okay, I can kind of like, because we're live, I can kind of show you what I mean, is if I was streaming Diablo, for instance, it would pick up like, if I've got it set to the same resolution that I am recording at, it would either pick up like one section of the screen and miss out on like a whole bunch of other stuff, or it would take the whole screen and make it super blurry. That's the problem I've got in OBS. That's the reason why I'm not using OBS. If I could figure out how to fix that when I stream and when I record and shit, I'd probably just use OBS. Because, like, I'd probably have less issues and it would be a lighter weight program than this. But I can't resolve that, and I've been, like, trying to figure it out. I can't figure out what fucking setting it specifically is, because the settings I've looked at, they seem to be what people have told me to set them as to fix it, and it still does it. Hence why I don't know. Like, if something's fixable, I can only figure it out, or my partner can figure it out. One of the two. We used to be technicians, but, like, yeah, some shit just doesn't make sense. Some shit just does random crap. Streamlabs needs a bug update. The other thing too is I know that Streamlabs did update not that long ago, but I haven't checked yet how to, like, roll back an update, because I don't want to accidentally, like, wipe everything I've got, because, like, I have a lot of, like, scenes and a lot of, like, settings and shit set up, so I don't want to lose that and start again, which is the other reason why I don't really want to start again and stuff. But yeah, what do you guys say? Streamlabs on life support, begging for a cure. The best internet is 10 gig download and 5 gig upload. Alright. Yeah, we don't have that kind of stuff here. I will shoulder check. I need to set up better. Alright, I'm just trying to have a quick look at some settings while I'm here. Because like I said, I can change all of these settings offline and record stuff, but it makes no difference because when I'm not live, it doesn't matter. I wonder if that was the thing it popped up with before. Hold on. If I could lower my encoder settings, maybe. Because what I'm looking at, I don't want to bring in everything from this, but, like, Diablo 2 and Streamlabs are using, like, 80% of my GPU at the moment. Like 30 odd, well, it's not that much of my CPU and stuff, but they are, well, my avatar's using a tiny crud amount too, but like, it's so low, I'm not counting it, which is amazing, because I kind of thought that my avatar was, like, trying a lot harder than that. Alright. Please what? I'll go in one more time. I will try to get one more screenshot. And then I think that's just it for tonight. I was alternatively going to play, like, Unreal Tournament if we had issues. But personally, considering I was awake from Tuesday to Thursday, and I've only had, like, 7 hours sleep today, I think I'd go back to sleep. But yeah, I know. Like, I want it to work too, because RimWorld was great, ignoring the fact that RimWorld, the game, was lagging to compensate for going from 1.5 to 1.6. Okay, we all knew that that was going to chug, so I wasn't worried about that. But the stream's audio, and particularly my avatar, was the key thing there to determine if we were having an issue. And RimWorld was fine. 7 Days to Die was not. The only other thing I could do is, while I'm live, I could change this to just chatting, and I could open up 7 Days and get a couple of screenshots quick. Because I didn't get to check that. I didn't get to see these extra settings. So I could do that quickly. They'll keep Cat entertained. Obviously it sucks because, like, I obviously can't do much with Diablo tonight. And I'm gonna have to re-clear this shit. But I'll just see if... I'll give it a second to, like, update itself so we're in the game. Yeah. Yeah, I just don't want it to be crap in its audio and visuals and shit for years. This group shouldn't be doing it. Yeah, I know. But I also, with Diablo, I was going to play until it crashed anyway. So it was going to be, it was either going to be 3 hours or it was going to be less tonight. But yeah, no, I spent like 15 hours with RimWorld on Wednesday trying to create a layout, which I haven't fully decided on yet. I just don't know what I want to do with that. I think I kind of don't want a repeating pattern of previous places, but I think, you know, if it works, why break it? You know, that's my thought process for that. But then, oh, hello, mate. Alternatively, I also spent like a huge amount of hours, probably also another 15 odd hours rigging last night. So, like, in amongst, I didn't sleep from Tuesday. So I woke up like Tuesday, streamed RimWorld, then sat there and like made a layout for RimWorld, and then proceeded to start rigging until it was like lunchtime today, and then went to bed. So I didn't fall asleep until the afternoon, so I've been awake for a very long time. Well, I had sleep, but you know, still very tired. So in a worst case scenario, it's not that bad. What's that? Streamlabs fix your app. See, the thing is, I was kind of wondering if it was a issue. Oh, here we go. Here's a group. I was wondering initially if it was an issue exclusively with Streamlabs. Oh no, there's a specialist dude in here. I can't. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. If it chugs, there's nothing I can do about that. Not for this guy. Holy shit. He's right the what? He's right the sharp, extra fast, extra strong teleportation. No shit. Oh my god. Yeah, die, mate. Holy shit. No, I saw him moving around. I'm like, I can't. Like, I'm trying to pick and choose which one to try to get the screenshots from, because even if that was supposed to trigger it, I need to also want to keep my person alive, you know? Yeah, no, initially I thought maybe Streamlabs was the problem because, like, we have okay enough internet to stream. My computer's, as far as I know, was giving all kinds of stuff that's healthy. And then, like, I thought maybe it was just, like, network noise, maybe? Possibly was also, like, interfering with it. That was my only other thought. Wasn't, you know, too much activity on the network and stuff like that. But yeah, if it's not that, these guys would be good. If it's not any of that, and it's not the games, because the games are running, like, pristine for me, then it has to be, oh, here we go. It has to be either Streamlabs or, hold on, let me get that onto a thing. It has to be either Streamlabs, my internet, my GPU, my... There's so many fucking things now. Hold up. I've already got that number saved. I managed to get that... I tag teamed both screens then. So that one was lucky. Alright. Okay,
I am overburdened.
That should be enough information for me to work with. If it's like, I'm gonna have to go back in and out a couple of times here to get that back into place. Yeah, I should be able to work with like the screenshots and shit that I've got of what's going on.
Good afternoon.
I also have my partner monitoring the what do you call it, the network noise at the moment. So like that. If that was an issue, he'd probably be fixing it. That's right, I gotta go to Kane. Where's my brain at? My brain's at, like, all the places.
Good day.
The only good thing is that, like, I don't mind going back through this, like, area. I actually think it's quite nice, kind of thing. So, yeah. In here, the Hells of Anguish. I guess we're just gonna do Hells of Anguish again next week. PC issue. See, my PC is the last sort of last bastion of problems as far as I'm concerned. So, like, here in Australia, my first thought is internet, because typically when we've had issues, it's internet related. Next is network noise. Is like normally my partner's asleep when I stream, so we're not running anything additionally like across the network that could possibly like, you know, slowing shit down. It could be a router maybe that needs updating. It could be Streamlabs, the program itself. It could be the fact that it shouldn't be the fact that I'm going multi-streaming, because the problem's occurring before it even leaves my computer. So it's not restream. It could be what do you call it, like software, like stuff hasn't updated, but all of my drivers are updated, so I know it's not that. Which then leaves hardware, which would be then the PC parts, right? So that's all the things that I'm trying to troubleshoot while I'm live at the moment. And I'm trying to determine what is triggering it, which is why, as much as I don't like stopping playing Diablo, I'll change us over to just chatting, and I'll open up, actually fuck it, I'll just change us over to to 7 days, and I'll test that, because I know Diablo 2 crashes, right? So Diablo 2 is one of the games where it crashes a lot, and it doesn't seem to have anything to do with anything else going on, and I don't know why. This is going to be such a mixed bag of a fucking stream.